All right, so LeBron just passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the all-time scoring list. So today we're putting the Mount Rushmore of scorers in today's NBA. The top 4 scorers on the all-time list are LeBron, Kareem, Karl Malone, and Kobe Bryant. So we replaced Giannis with Kareem on today's Bucks. We replaced Donovan Mitchell with LeBron on these Cavaliers. We put Karl Malone on the Utah Jazz. And then we replaced LeBron with Kobe Bryant on today's Lakers. Basically, we're going to simulate a season and see which of these players scores the most and which one wins a championship. The Lakers and Bucks are projected to finish first in the power rankings, meaning they feel like Kobe Bryant is going to be able to lead this Laker team and that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is going to be unstoppable on the Bucks. We went ahead and simulated to the All-Star break, and all 4 of our Mount Rushmore scorers made the All-Star team. We got LeBron, Kareem, and Karl Malone all on one team, and then Kobe Bryant all by his lonesome on the other. Gonna be crazy to see all these legends on one floor at the same time. LeBron James, another leading scorer in NBA history, going to the free throw line to try and get the first points of the All-Star game. Luka's another player that might be able to add himself to that all-time scoring list in his career. Luka can just score in so many ways that it's going to be hard for anyone to stop him. Oh my god, Anthony Davis just did a behind-the-back dunk in a game. Let's take another look at that. Holy moly. Karl Malone gets the offensive rebounding, goes back up to score. We simulated some of the All-Star game though. Luka ended up winning MVP. Of course he did. But anyways, back to normal basketball. Midway through a season, here is a quick look at the power rankings. The Dallas Mavericks with Luka and Kyrie are coming in first. The 76ers with James Harden and Joel Embiid are second. Go ahead and taking a look at all of our added players. Kareem is currently averaging 28 points and 15 rebounds a night. LeBron is currently averaging 28 points, 9 rebounds, 11 assists, and 2 steals on over 50% shooting. Kobe Bryant is only averaging 24 points a game. That's shocking, but he also has 4 rebounds and 8 assists to go along with it. And then the mailman Karl Malone has a 6 stat line, 25 points, 15 rebounds, and almost 7 assists a game. It'll be fun to see if any of them will play each other in playoff series. LeBron actually did end up winning the MVP, averaging almost a triple-double. Defensive Player of the Year went to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who averaged 29 points, 14 rebounds, 1 steal, and 2.3 blocks a game. Of our top scorers, LeBron and Karl Malone both made All-NBA first team. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar made All-NBA second team for the Bucks. There was no Kobe Bryant on All-NBA third team. LeBron, Karl Malone, and Kareem can all score the ball. They can also play defense as they all made All-Defensive first team. Going in here now, taking a look at the playoff picture. Unfortunately, Karl Malone and the Utah Jazz did not make the playoffs with a record of 32-50. Karl Malone did have a spectacular season. I mean, 25 points, 14 rebounds, and 6 assists is nothing to be ashamed of. But unfortunately, the rest of his team is just pretty fucking shitty. LeBron's Cavaliers got the 1 seed in the East. They finished with a record of 56-26, pretty damn good. Obviously, LeBron does have a pretty good team compared to the rest, but they wouldn't be in that position without his 29 points, 9 rebounds, and almost 11 assists per game. The Milwaukee Bucks would get the 2 seed in the East, and they would finish with a record of 52-30. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar definitely has some good pieces around him. And obviously, when you average 29 points and almost 15 rebounds a game, you're going to set your team up for success. And then last but not least, in the Western Conference, Kobe Bryant is up to a 99 overall now, and he averaged 24 points, 4 boards, and 8 assists a game. But his team finished with a record of only 41-41, meaning that they would be in the play-in tournament against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Before we get into that, though, of course, we have a bunch of legendary scorers in this simulation, but actually none of them would be in the top 5 in scoring in the season. Luka would come in first, Ja Morant at second, Jason Tatum at third, Trae Young at fourth, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander at fifth. You got LeBron at 6th in the league and Kareem at 7th in the league. But anyways, back to this play-in game with the Thunder and the Lakers. Josh Giddey looking sexy as ever, but personally, I'd really like to see Kobe Bryant advance in these playoffs. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander driving in, shoots a wide open mid-range jumper, but misses. Russell Westbrook finds Anthony Davis on the back cut for a dunk. Kobe Bryant now has the ball for the first time in the game, and he's going to take a tough midi, but he hits it. Oh my goodness, Kobe, you're a bad man. We simulated the rest of this game, and the Lakers pretty much controlled it the whole time. They were up almost 50 points with 50 seconds to go. Kobe's going to go in here and try and get one more bucket, but he's going to get blocked. But the Lakers would win, and Kobe would finish with 34 points on over 50% shooting from the field, meaning they would advance to the playoffs to take on the Golden State Warriors. We begin to simulate some of this first round. LeBron and the Cavs were up 3-2 on Brooklyn. This game is in Brooklyn, but the Cavs have a chance to close out the series. TJ Warren passing the ball to Nick Claxton, who gets a dunk on the first play of the game. LeBron has the ball with a mismatch. He's going to try and drive in right here and bully his way into the paint, but he's going to end up turning the ball over. What the hell was that? Kevin Durant's going to shoot a tough fadeaway jumper right there and miss though, but Claxton gets another rebound and another layup. LeBron's going to try and drive in and get the first points of the game for Cleveland, and that's going to be going to the free throw line. LeBron's strength has never been free throws, but he's going to make both right here. We begin to simulate some more of this game, and the Cavaliers would end up winning in blowout fashion. LeBron would hold Kevin Durant to only 18 points on less than 50% shooting, while LeBron himself had 47 points, 15 rebounds, and 9 assists assists in one of his best games of his career. While LeBron was advancing to the second round to take on Boston, Milwaukee and Kareem were in a tough Game 7 against Chicago. Up to this point in the playoffs, Kareem was averaging 31 points and 15 boards a game, but he would obviously need to win this one if he wanted his season to continue. They have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, but for some reason they're going to let Joe Ingles take the first fucking shot of a game. Chris Middleton going to drive in, and he's going to miss a layup too. Maybe they should, like, I don't know, give the ball to one of the best players of all time. Kareem has still yet to touch the basketball. Okay, here we go. Finally, he has deep post position. It looks like he's going to get an easy layup. Yeah, they should keep doing that. Are you fucking kidding me? Anyways, we went ahead and simulated to the end of this game. And luckily for the simulation, it looked like Milwaukee was going to be able to pull it out. For some reason, they just stick Kareem over in the corner like he's a catch and shoot player. I don't get it. I don't think they're going to win very much doing that. But they did win this game, and Kareem did have 20 points, 19 rebounds on 9 for 14 shooting, meaning they would advance to the second round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. However, in the Western Conference, Kobe Bryant is in a tough Game 7 as well, but he was going up against Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and the Golden State Warriors, and things were much closer in this game than they were for the others. Kobe was at the free throw line to try and cut the lead to 2 points with less than a minute to go. He would end up hitting the second free throw to do so. The Lakers would need to stop right here if they wanted to stay in this game, and Steph Curry's going to shoot a pull-up three though and hit it. Oh my god, that was insane. Kobe's got to come right back at him and get a bucket. Anthony Davis is going to set the pick for Kobe. He's going to drive in and get a dunk. The Lakers are in another situation where they need to stop. They can't afford another Warrior bucket. Draymond Green has the ball, and he's going to go in and pass it to Kevon Looney, who's going to have to force up a shot. He's going to miss, but they get the offensive rebound, forcing the Lakers to have to foul. Just a devastating mishap right there, allowing the offensive rebound. And unfortunately, that is going to do it for the Lakers. Kobe Bryant is eliminated from the playoffs. He did have 31 points and 13 assists in this game, but it just wasn't enough, as now the last two players that we have standing is going to be Kareem of the Bucks and LeBron of the Cavs. They would both end up winning in the next round, which means they would advance to play each other in the Eastern Conference Finals. Up to this point in the playoffs, LeBron is averaging a staggering 33 points, 8 rebounds, and 11 assists a game, while Kareem is just being extremely consistent, averaging 28 points and 14 boards on over 62% shooting from the field. Seeing these two go at each other is going to be special, especially considering LeBron just got past the NBA scoring torch from Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in real life. But anyways, we began to simulate this series, and Cleveland found themselves up 3-1. Obviously, we're going to go in here to see if Cleveland can put away Kareem and Milwaukee. Near the end of the second quarter, Cleveland found themselves up 13 points. LeBron James had deep post position on Pat Connaughton, but he missed the layup. Grayson Allen shoots a 3-point shot to cut the lead to only 10 points. If Milwaukee can go into halftime down less than 10, I like their chances. But obviously, LeBron is going to have different thoughts in mind. Going into halftime, Cleveland would be up 16 points, and that wide scoring margin would end up carrying for pretty much the rest of the game. LeBron would be looking for one more bucket to really try and put the dagger on this series, and he's gonna go up and dunk all over Brook Lopez, putting his nuts on his fucking face. Oh my god, that was disrespectful. That right there is how you end out a series, and LeBron and the Cavs would end up advancing to the NBA Finals. LeBron would finish the game with 36 points, 12 rebounds, and 13 assists, another playoff triple-double. Kareem would play well with 26 points and 9 rebounds, but it just wasn't enough. LeBron and the Cavs would end up advancing to the NBA Finals. They would end up winning the whole thing, with LeBron winning Finals MVP, averaging 32, 8, and 11. Now we all officially know who the king is.